Well, down here at Denison Dam, and been down here a few times, and this is the first time I decided to take two-man boat out. I thought, let's take this two-man boat and try it. So I've got my, along with all the other guides here and the big boats, got my little 12-foot two-man. It's 703. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I'm out on the water, and the sun's about to come up. Getting down here a little ways from the striper guides. They're all right in there, and they're catching a few. Been a little topwater fishing down here on Denison Dam. Got my lines out, hoping for a catfish or whatever will bite. I think I'm fixing to go around this point though, get on the back side of this little island, and I think there's a drop off there. See if I can't anchor up, throw into it. Give this about another 10 minutes or so. I hadn't had a bite. Alright, I got a bite on my, hit it again. Oh, missed him. All right, got one. It's running downhill from me. I don't know if he's a catfish or a striper. Looks like he's a catfish. Little old blue cat. All right, got my other line. Well, let's see if I can get that other line off there. Yeah. Little old blue cat. There's the first one to take home. Lay him right there in the net. Get my stringer. Got too much crap in the boat. See if I've got a stringer. I think I've got a stringer in here. A water bottle. I would like to take a mess of catfish home. There's a stringer. You can see there's dead stripers in the water. He's a little 2 or 3 pounder, not real big, but he's an eater. Hold on, hold your horses now. Caught him on the top rig. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to get a pair of pliers. Let's see if I've got them right. Yeah, I got a pair of pliers in here. Nope, no pliers, just pull it out. Be easy. Come on. Circle hook's got him. There it went. All right, let's string him up. He's the first one today. He's probably he's probably 2 or 3 pounder. Come on, quit flopping. Caught him on a piece of cut shad. Let's see if I can't find a spot to put him right here. Okay, I'm gonna get rigged back up here, put another piece out. See if I can't get another one. What I did was I'm using a number 4 circle hook, piece of shad. I've caught some big shad this morning, as you can see, and I'm just cutting a little piece off of them, just enough to I want this skin on them. That's what I really want. I want the skin. If I can get my weight out of the net. If you can put a piece of meat on there and you can go through that skin, where it's pretty tough, they can't pull it off there so easy. Let me go ahead and throw this one back out. Getting a little bite right here. I think I lost him. Had to burn it. I'm fishing with braid, so it's a little bit tougher when you're fishing with braid. You shouldn't be setting the hook, you should just reel. Don't have as much give as monofilament, so got fish going on both lines. Another little catfish. See if I can lift him in. He's over 12 inches. He's an eater. A little blue cat. There's another one. Throw him in. Get this one back out there. I had another one biting on this other pole right here to my front of me. But he either got the bait or decided he didn't want any more. If he got a hold of that hook. Oh, nope. Looks like he's doing it again. Oh, all right. Nice one, nice one. That's a nice one. Let's see if I can get him in here. Nice one. He's got himself lassoed. He's all wrapped up. Lift him over in the boat. Come up. It came out good. That's a nice 3 or 4 pounder right there. Put him in the ice chest. Okay, 2 in pretty quick fashion. If I don't fall out of the boat. Another one biting right here. Come on. There's another one. Let's him in the boat. And he's over 12 inches. So he's a keeper. throw this one back out. Ugh. See what I can do with this one. Got to get some bait on it. Nothing like that fresh bait. Throw this one back out there. Get me another one, maybe. Well, I can get it out. Come on, get through there. All right. All right, I got another one coming in. We'll lift him over in the boat. That's a channel cat there. All right, maybe I can get the old trifecta today. Well, he flopped off right in time, just inside the boat. I'm gonna throw the bait back out there while I'm waiting. And I'll get him all set up. All right, where's he at? That's a nice little eater, little channel cat. That's number 5 for this morning. Out here below the dam, just using some cut shad and catching quite a few, having quite a bit of activity. Throw him in the cooler. So what I do, guys, is I've got a weight at the bottom, come up and I tie a little loop here. Some people call that a blood knot. Tie a little loop there, and then I tie another one up above. So I've got 2 hooks on each line. What I'm doing is I'm just going to put a bobber on this one. If I can get this little bobber on it, there it goes. Just something to, what I like to do is I like to float that line up off the bottom. But it'll hold, the weight's strong enough to hold this thing down. Let me see if I can't get this back in the hole here. These are not the easiest bobbers to use. This is just all I had in the box. Oh, getting another bite. I missed him. No, he's not there. About yanked the pole out of the boat. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this. There he goes. All right, so got my bobber, got that one on. Let's see what we can do here. Throw this one out. All right, I just had one.
Giving away this massive starter kit for free with.
He hadn't hit it yet. He's hit it, but come on, take it now. Nope, he's good. Put some fresh bait on this one. Good. A heart. Take this one off. Throw it on. Put another piece of fresh on it. I'm not using big chunks of bait. I'm just using some small bait for these fish. Number 4/0 hook. This one's probably got too much weight on it, but anyway, we're gonna keep it up. Okay. All right, I got another one. He's coming in. That's another, looks like another little channel cat. Now this one is too small to keep. Throw him back.
They're now pretending as if no Democrat has ever suggested government-funded health care for illegals.
I haven't heard anybody saying that.
He's the smallest one I've caught today. I can get it out of him. He's about a 8 or 9 incher. Not very big, but if you look what he bit on that heart of that shad.
That's kind of interesting. Every single Democrat raised their hand. Now it seems they have Governor.
Look at there. As soon as it hits the water, getting another bite.
Probably irreparable reputational harm.
All right, we got another one. I don't know what it is, if it's a catfish or a striper, but he's coming in. Looks like a catfish, not a real big one. See if I can lift him in the boat. Another little catfish.
Fish on, fish on.
Fish on, fish on. He's talking to me. He also, that's the second fish I've caught on that heart, that shad heart. Let's see if I can get that hook out of him. Yep, he's a keeper. Let me show him to you real quick. There he is, a little old, nice fillet, a little blue cat. I need to get some shad while I'm in here. Get another little piece of shad out. I've got catfish everywhere. Shad, here's another shad. This shad act like he's not alive, but I'll get a knife. Oh, these are big old shad. If I can cut his tail off, let me just cut another piece here. I need a cutting board in this little boat. Now let's get this one back out there. Little hole over here, I guess. Caught almost every fish off that pole. I caught one off this one. All right, got another one on. I don't think he's very big. He's out there picking at my bait. A little old, another striper.
So let's break down the 7 SEO signals that actually move the needle in 2025.
All right.
Some of these might
Let's go ahead and throw this one back out there. We'll deal with the striper in a second.
Channel keywords, not video keywords. Channel keywords. This is your channel's DNA. This is what most people completely miss out on. You get 500 characters that tell YouTube what your channel is about. So don't be generic. Don't say business tips, lifestyle content.
Here he is. Not very big one. He's smaller than that other one that I caught.
But we want to be specific instead of just giving advice. Something like email and sales funnels for online coaches.
Okay.
Instead of saying fitness tips,
Another
just
little
say,
striper.
Like, strength training or
We'll throw him
nutrition
back.
for busy professionals under 30, right? The more specific you are, the better YouTube can match you with the people like email marketing mistakes that are costing you sales and how to
Getting
fix
another
it.
bite right here.
Clear signals while still creating, I'd say, curiosity, right? Please.
All right, got another one. Don't know if it's a striper or a catfish. I think this one might be a catfish.
This one's newer, but it's still very important to you, actually. YouTube is now scanning and reading all of the text in your thumbnails. Now, I'm always saying to use minimal amount of words, but regardless of
Lift him in.
scanning that. If your main keywords are the thumbnail text, use it.
He's a keeper. I just barely lift him. As you can see, I'll deal with him in a second. Go ahead and get this one back out there. Seems like I found a little honey hole over there where they keep biting. I keep biting. They're all biting in that same little location. And throw it back out there. All right. Little blue cat. Nice little eater. So I'll take him, put him in the box. I'm gonna have a mess today anyway. I'm just out here in the middle of the river, below the dam. I've got a boat down here to the east of me. People on the Texas side out here fishing. People on the Oklahoma side over here fishing. And seem like I'm doing better than most of them. This is the first time I've brought my little two-man boat out here. And I tell you what, glad I have. I've actually done pretty good today. So I come over here and it's easy to get skunked, but I am using fresh bait. I'm using cut shad, and so we're gonna see what we can get. We're just gonna keep fishing as long as they're biting. I'm getting a bite. Oh gosh, got one that's taking my whole reel with him. I'm getting a bite here on the same one. I've turned around. I'm sitting facing the front of the boat now. I kept twisting and turning around with the wind out of the east, so I thought, well, I'll just reposition, face the other direction. I'm not facing the sun now anyway. You can see all the boats down here by the dam. And I keep getting a bite on this one here, but he hasn't, must just be a little one pecking at it. He hasn't really just decided he wants it.
Schumer and Jeffries fear that AOC
Getting a little bite right here on this red one. Got him. That one is a small little catfish, but he's an eater. Let's lift him up and put him in. He's over 12 inches, so we'll keep him on. I was just thinking about moving. Let's get a hold of him where he doesn't offend me. He didn't get the bait, but he tried. Put him in up here. I got a good mess of catfish today. So far, pretty good mess. I was just thinking about moving. And that's the first one I caught on that one. As soon as I turn the camera off, got a bite on this one. Let's see if he's running towards me. Nope. He's not on there. Well, I've moved east on up the river and got my lines out. I think I'll have me a Lunchable. It's a little bit slimy. It's been sitting in there in the ice chest with the catfish, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. I'm eating a Lunchable and man, I got a bite. Nice little channel, little blue cat. Nice one. That's probably the nicest one of the day. Let me move my Lunchables. I just put that bait out there. Getting another one over here, and I ain't got this one off the hook yet. He wasn't getting away, that's for sure. Got him. Fresh piece of shad. He tore it up. Well, I've got another one biting right here on this pole. See if I can get it. Come on. Yeah. I don't know how big he is. He's not terrible. Too big. He's a little blue cat. He's all wrapped up. There's another one. Man, they're dark over here. Nice little eater. I don't know how many I got, but I need to probably count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I ain't got 15 yet. Got another piece of shad off. I like that fresh shad. Especially those guts and poop. That really calls them in. Ow. Nope. Don't have one, I'm hung up. Do that one last. That was weird. I think I'm ready to go too. Well, I'm just about back to the beach. It's not really a boat dock, but it's where we load and unload. Got to be careful not to get stuck in the sand. I don't have a four-wheel drive pickup. Lots of striper on the bank.